Bitcoins and beer, Bitcoins and beer. Here is Norm, he's a storm as he streams and razor rants. He is here drinking beer, spilling Bitcoins on his pants. Hello, it's me Norm again. Welcome to another episode of Bitcoins and Beer for all of you that decided to stick out and try this experiment out. Because that's all it is, an experiment. So, first of all, today's beer. One of my favorites. Racer 5. So, today we're going to talk about Bitcoin Wallet. We're going to answer any questions you have about Bitcoin Wallet. Since nobody's ever pretty much commented, I should say that any questions you have, I will answer. If you just leave them down below. If anybody want to throw me some Bitcoins, it's norm.tip.me for my change tip address. Or you can always use change tip on YouTube to tip me. So that's that. Or you can tip me on, I guess, on my what do you call it? Twitter, which is Bitcoins and Beer, Twitter, whatever. So the wallet. Well, last time we talked about the blockchain, which is it's a decentralized, encrypted ledger. It needs to be accessed somehow. And how is the internet accessed? You want to see like some sort of graphical interface, and that's pretty much a wallet. If you download it to your computer, most of the time you'll also download, most of the time, not all the time, you'll also download the blockchain, which we talked about earlier. And it accesses the blockchain. It actually has the ability to edit the blockchain with your private key. But not all wallets have a private key. They all have the ability to edit the blockchain, but they don't all have the private key. And this is very important because without a private key, it becomes a custodial account. It's no longer your account. Somebody else is actually in charge of your account if you don't have a private key. But most of those are not downloadable. Those are what's called web wallets. And if you don't have a private key, you pretty much don't have control of your account. And that's called, I believe it's custodial account. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Well, correction in the last video, you cannot buy a Lyft gift card, by the way. I found that out the hard way. Web wallets are very dangerous to a certain degree. My first wallet was called InstaWallet, and boy, that was short-lived because the company went out of business. Luckily, I didn't have much Bitcoin in there, but if you do exchange, they have something called a wallet, but that doesn't actually give you a private key. So just keep in mind that they're holding on to your private key, and that's pretty much what's called a custodial account. There are hardware wallets, software wallets, and paper wallets. A paper wallet is pretty much just when you download the private key and you download the public key, you send everything to that public key. It's then stored with that private key where you have the ability to change it, and you print out the private key. First time I created a paper wallet, however, I thought I had deleted my whole wallet. Had no help whatsoever. People told me I deleted my wallet, and then later on I figured out how to manually enter that key into a software wallet and get everything back, but I was very worried at first. Very scary thing. very scary thing. So there are many different types of wallets and many ways of keeping them safe. But until you have and own the public key, you cannot keep them safe. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to explain the whole public key, private key to you. So I'm not expecting you to understand everything through this video at all. Just know to hold your private key. And you know, the wallet is kind of like access to the blockchain. Private key is the way to change it. The public key is the way to accept Bitcoin. Private key is the way to send Bitcoin. That's all I'm going to say. But learn that. I'm not going to tell you anymore. But until next time, cheers. Enjoy your beer and enjoy your Bitcoin.